We're back. We are back. What is up, everybody? Wednesday, our favorite second day of the week because it's hump day. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Hope everybody had a good day. Just want to let you guys know this show, this here is for you, for us, for we the people. This is the people's show, guys. Okay? What's up, Platinum? What's going on, brother? Today's drink, as usual, having us some goat milk here, Smokies. I got some. This one's good. I love this one. I had this one before. Butter pecan. You got to have that with some Dr. Pepper vanilla. Yo, what's up? What's up, Kenneth? Oh, that's addictive. Drink responsibly, guys. I don't have to. I drink recklessly, so you don't have to, okay? I'm doing it for you guys. Well, let's get it in, guys. Let's get this started up. I got something to talk about today. As always, we always have something to say. But I got to bring in my man, bro. My male support. My guy, my dude. Mr. Easy. Motherfucking Mr. Band Thompson.
Did you just call me a jockstrap? You just told me your male support. Wow.
No, you're higher than that. I said man, bro. My man, bro.
I really gone down too far. So what is good? We survived another hump day. Another week.
Yeah, another week where, you know, we survived the BS at work and everything. We're going into Friday, hopefully payday for some of you people. Then you guys hit the weekend for normal folks, because I work on weekends. But for the normal folks, y'all guys have your weekend. You got your Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays to get wasted and then back to Monday, right? Here, I got to do it on a Wednesday and still be good for tomorrow.
Hey, at least you get to do it, though. At least you get to do it. Because talk about work bullshit. Last night I'm laying there, I'm relaxing, got my feet kicked up. I look at my phone, text message from the bosses.
Oh.
Now, I work in a place where if you get one text message, you're going to get 5 plus 5 follow-up emails. And it's always about the dumbest shit imaginable. So when I had left yesterday, it was fucking monsooning, just fucking raining out the shit.
I left. You guys are getting some crazy rain and floods over there.
Yep. So I drive a pallet jack a lot. So I leave my pallet jack there. But I left a sweater, a wet sweater, and my rain jacket on the pallet jack. 9 o'clock at night. Why'd you leave this stuff out on the equipment? Because I'm gonna get it in the morning. Like, it's 9 o'clock at night. Don't fucking text me. The fuck out of here. And it just sets the tone.
Isn't it just crazy how some of these people have this fucking itch about them? They can't even wait for the next day. It's like they gotta let you know now. It's the most ridiculous shit. I just hate people that are like that expect you to be perfect when they can't be perfect at doing their own damn job. Like, they make no mistakes.
Speaking of setting the tone, you know, we try to highlight people in the hobby. You know, we had Hammer on, which was a great time, and we want to highlight people in the hobby. And we got a special guest today. You know, this guest is the newcomer to the ballot hobby, the newcomer to the podcast game. You know, he's like I guess like a fart in the wind. He shows up when he wants, and just, you know, he's Elvis to some, to others he's not. But, you know, let's bring on the third guest. I guess you can call a leg to the tripod. A loose leg, a kickstand.
We got a phone book for him. You should have used it on his chair. I'm sure he's got the right height now. Mr. Tony Leonidas. Yo!
I knew you were gonna do that when you said that backstage. I knew you were gonna do that, bro. I knew it.
Wow.
What's going on, boys?
We're here for the people, as you might have missed. You know, because I was here for the people last week. Were you here for the people, Mendoza, last week?
I was here for the people.
Oh, yes, you were. But most of them weren't watching because they were busy doing what people do on Valentine's Day.
Actually, we had a loyal following still. You wouldn't know that because you weren't here.
What's up, Drew? What's going on, brother?
You're right. I was not here. I was doing more important things.
Sure you were.
Oh, I was. You can ask her.
Yeah, right.
I wasn't in a doghouse, boys. Round of applause for that. Like, let's get no doghouse boys in the house.
Listen, he
Him.
who fears lightning will hide in the darkest tunnels of the earth.
I've been married too long to be in the doghouse. Now I get death stares and glares.
Those are even scarier, dude. Because those last
really
forever.
is.
Where do you
my
think they
wife's
got the
normal-
idea for Superman? To be able to throw like eye beams.
None of us have this power, bro.
Yeah, but this would be the case if that was true. Like, if my wife had two faces, she has one face, and you have to kind of interpret the little cheek if it's up or down to see if you're in the line of fire or you're good.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You're just riding in the wind, pretty much.
you kind of just crack your eye open and be like, "Hi."
Get a closer
And
look.
you see the response.
Hit her with the Joker.
Yeah, he goes,
Well, guys, I'll tell you what gives you the ugly look and what's getting an uglier look today. I went to Facebook today, like many of us do, just peep out what's going on, check messages and stuff. And I see a live video come on, and I tune in a little bit to look and see what's going on, right?
Was it first thing this morning?
My thought is this, and I'm not going to bring up no names. It's got nothing to do with names or people or anything at all, like in the hobby. My opinion is just this. There's no room for politics in the hobby.
Nah, y'all gotta let that man go, man.
There's no room for politics. Listen, it's hard for all of us to get along in these groups just talking about belts.
Right? Leave that at the door,
Belts.
bro. Don't even bring that
Just
thing in here.
leave politics for the experts. Leave it at home. Leave it alone. Guys, we go in there to tune in, have fun, check things out, give props to people, do business. Some of us do business. Some, you know what I mean? It's just, politics are a lot like religion. You have to just respect everybody's opinion and take on it, and just kind of let them live in their world. You know what I mean?
But on the flip side, I'm gonna be the stranger danger on this one too, though. On the flip side, some of these people need to really grow up.
A little bit.
Agreed.
And I'm not saying just the politic issue. No, I'm just talking about in the belt hobby in general. Whether you're arguing over classic shields or fucking Alianis or Reggie-Art versus non-Reggie-Art, whether you're arguing about whatever the fucking argument is for the 5 minutes you guys are arguing about it, like, it's really that big of a deal.
Yo, I bet you they get real pumped up too, like they're about to get into a fight. Like, get that?
Well,
like y'all boys live in LA. Y'all boys live in Cali. I know it ain't no joke out there. Like, you know that feeling right before a fight? I bet you they get that feeling right before a fight.
Oh, yeah,
like
I'm sure.
right when they're typing the shit. Like, just so mad.
But of those people that have that feeling, actually, probably a small percentage of them actually been into a fight or know what it's like to get their face punched in because they wouldn't talk that way.
I'm going to quote the famous and the champion and one of the greatest, Mike Tyson, right now. The internet's made too many of you way too comfortable with disrespecting people without getting punched in the face.
You know,
I thought
That was
you were
not
gonna
me
say
that
the
said
one where
that.
he
I did
says,
not say that. I did
I thought
not
you were
say
gonna
that.
say
That
the
was
one
Mike.
where he says-
That was Mike Tyson.
Yeah. He also said everybody has a plan until they get punched.
you get punched in the face.
Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah,
Short and sweeter.
that was back when he was eating people's children's, and
But the whole thing
he
with
didn't even know what he was saying back
savage.
then. But
Well, my thing is, like, I think we
my
have
uppercut-
enough
my
problems in the
uppercut
hobby.
is impenetrable.
Yeah. We have enough problems in the hobby getting along as grown-ups, man. And, like, My thing
You
is like
literally-
I've seen
That is a-
quotes and questions
Hold
and
on.
I just leave it alone.
We have a really easy question right here on it. What do you guys do to avoid the haters?
Turn the page.
Mendoza?
I honestly, like this morning, I saw a little bit of a video and I took like a deep breath and I just said, you know what? I can't feed into this right now. I just need to, I clicked the button, clicked out. I was done with it. It was it.
To be fair, I would have
Two
watched
words.
it, but
2 words. Keep scrolling.
to be fair, I would have watched the video this morning, but I have a really short attention span. And when I seen the length of the video, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to get through all this video.
I clicked it too, but it was 50 minutes in. And I heard what it was about, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
What up, Nick?
Nick, I know the Hawking belt, and again, there's
How do we
I was
do
talking
this?
to people.
I want to hawk
I
about.
was talking to people in the chat about this because there's a lot of hypersensitivity in the hobby when it comes to critiquing about, talking about a maker, asking questions about being inquisitive about, like
Sup, Jimmy?
I'll
Sup,
throw
Jimmy?
out
Fuck
one
'em.
I'll throw out one that's controversial. Not controversial, but people don't understand. Panetta's an exclusive series winged eagle.
Oh, you're really gonna do it? All right, go ahead.
I'm doing it in a way where I'm just being inquisitive. I'm not being a dick. I'm not saying the belt looks bad. I'm not anything like that. What I'm saying is there's levels of tiers of what you buy and what you pay for.
Keep going.
And so with
God.
Panetta's belt, seeing the finished product, I think it's a stunning Classic Shields winged eagle, dual plated
Agreed.
winged eagle.
Agreed. But
Stunning.
Absolutely.
But now
What I
my
see- What I see as a customer is I see shallow etching. When I see yours, I see deep etching, very vivid.
they
artwork.
try to mimic Reggie's style. Reggie's Midwest wasn't always the deepest. He did
True
do
that.
some deep stuff, but so where my thing is, I think it's a fantastic winged eagle, but a lot of things people get reluctant to say anything. Now, I'm reluctant to say anything because I don't want somebody to think I'm being a hater. I'm not being a hater. It's not that I can't afford the belt. It's not anything like that. I'm just looking for me as a collector, for me as a Classic Shields customer. I was actually more irritated with Classic Shields because the way the winged eagle was, regardless of what they try to say and how they spin it, the winged eagle is always billed as their premium bread and butter, top notch fucking
that's
thing,
their
right?
thing. They're the best at it.
And then all of a sudden, 4 Classic Shields winged eagles later, I got Adam Gibbons iconed into V7 artwork that's even better. So as a customer, I'm like, well, what?
Adam Icon Gibbons.
Yeah, that's icon. He does the Omi V7 artwork.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind. I know.
So that's where my irritation complaint comes from is that aspect of it. Do I think the winged eagle is stunning? Absolutely. Beautiful winged eagle.
I've seen some. The thing that I noticed on that was the way the dual plating is, even between all the little cracks and crevices and the shorts and the wrestlers. I took a look at all that detail. Did a damn good job. Bang up job. I mean, it looks fucking awesome.
Stunning.
But
to me, I look at it so as a customer of Classic Shields, as somebody that was irritated by Classic Shields, and then the price point of what I'm looking at, I'm like, okay, so now do I order this from Classic Shields, wait a year, and then run the gamut of when I get mine in hand, they're going to have something that's even closer to
they've been known to do that. They've been known to do that. ORM does that.
Or do I spend an extra $800,000 and just get me a Master Series and call it a day?
They raise in price every year.
Yeah.
So
But Classic Shields has a standard, right? I mean,
sure.
let's be honest. They're number one.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Let's
They've
be
been
honest, guys.
number one, and I rank only right behind him at number 2. Noah's underneath because he's got HD now and he does really good leather work. But then you move down, and now everywhere underneath is so damn close. When at one point
They're catching up.
they weren't even close. There was so much of a gap
They're
between
catching
that
up.
top 3, and now everything's coming up. Like everybody's getting those machines because they're becoming
think they're
cheaper
still-
as the years go on. It's
And-
like
and,
CCTV.
And Nick
This
is
is
on
where
here
the
now.
snobby.
And Nick is on here now. And I'll say this. About a year ago, I used to look at X-Men's belts and say, he has hit or miss with some belts. The leather for me hasn't been there yet. But like you said, the gaps are closing. They're getting close. And now you go to X-Men belts. We're just using him for an example, but he's got HD also now. And the prices, getting more affordable. You know what I mean? There's just details that if they were to, and it's got nothing to do with the quality of the etching or anything. It's just artwork. If they correct the artwork, man, they're in the money. And I messaged a maker today.
Now,
He had
what
a
sets you off? What's your trigger where you know that works off? I know Ethan's got a telltale sign.
No,
First
there's-
he says he has too many.
I don't let leather bother me anymore.
What is your thing in your head that makes it more accurate? Like, how do we get more accurate at this point?
No, it's simplicity in the belt. Every belt has certain things that the little nautical stars on the Intercontinental Championship, the grappler directions, all that stuff. I agree with Joey. All that stuff is basic things that a middleman should have with the maker and should be corrected. It should be standardized. The feed placement on the Winged Eagle where it touches the letters and it doesn't touch the letters. All those type of things are very basic.
And like you said, the nautical stars on the IC. Today I messaged the maker, Nazir. I think his name is Nazir. And I commented, and a person messaged me, and they said they PM'd me like, "What's wrong with the art?" And like my comment was, I see that he still hasn't corrected these details. If he does correct them, he's in the money. So the guy, I guess, I don't know if he's a middleman or a page runner for him, messages me, and I told him. He said, I don't understand why that would bother people. I said, well, when you're buying a $200, $300 belt, it shouldn't bug you. It's going to be on a shelf. I get it. But when you start hitting that $500, $600, $700 mark, you can't be paying for those things to be wrong. They're making those stars big. They're still
point, dude.
They're still making the wrestlers face each other instead of together in one direction. You know what I mean? Those are things that I've seen that other makers doing really shitty belts for $200, $300 got right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's no excuse. Once you hit a certain price point, those are things you should be taking time to make sure they're done right. It doesn't take long to just go into Classic Shield's page or ORM and see what it is that they're doing right.
Yeah.
This is a real thing.
Just got to be a good copycat.
Replicas outside of the U.S.
That's what I heard. At least not Canada, is from what I heard. Canada or Australia?
Canada?
I can't remember. It was either Canada or Australia.
Kenneth, let us know. Where are you from, bro?
But that's part of the thing is like I as a customer, like, so I want to figure out.
Just real quick on that, they do have the UK shop, right?
Euro shop.
Euro shop.
Euro shop. If you go on to Euro shop, they'll definitely ship to you.
Sometimes y'all got shit we don't have. To be honest, with you.
yeah,
But
there's
that
some
also
stuff.
depends where you're located.
Yeah.
Like that's still. I had to go. There was a time when I was trying to collect like a whole bunch of stuff for reviews, and I was collecting the Roman Reigns gauntlet set.
Kenneth
And
is from Australia.
For the gold one, I had to hook up with a dude from Australia, or Europe. I'm sorry, it was Europe.
Kenneth, I just want to say
you guys are screwed. They're scared of your kangaroos that kick people in the chest.
guys, I just want to take a moment and pause here
German
and say,
soldiers.
Kenneth, From the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you.
With a tear in his eye.
With a tear in my eye every time I see that onion booty on Miss Mommy. And most would say, why an onion booty? Because that's a booty that looks so good it makes you cry.
It is.
Thank you, Australia, for Mommy.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
we all need our Mommy.
I'm watching Perth for her.
Mm.
I want to see how the crowd reacts to her. It's crazy. I don't usually
She'll be
watch
covered,
those
but-
kind of things. But listen, haha. But listen,
No buts about it.
No, but getting back to what we're finishing up is like with Panetta's, I believe he's going to do a side-by-side review because he has a current dual-plated winged eagle and his new one. So I'm really interested to see the comparison. Like I said, I'm just looking at it from one, a consumer perspective, two, as a belt nerd. So I don't.
and number three is a past customer who now paid X amount of dollars for a belt that now feels like, well, why isn't mine's the best belt right now, and now you're offering one for
and
marginally more money.
Please don't get it misconstrued. Please. I'm not talking shit. I'm not anything of that nature. It's literally inquisitive. That's all I'm asking.
I'm not saying it's not probably going to be one of the best belts of all time. I'm just
no, for sure.
I simply want
wanna
to see the differences that makes it.
I just want to see if there's
Why?
so much of a difference to make me pay.
That's
Yes.
where I'm going.
I just want
Okay.
to see if it's, you know what I mean? If it's validated. You know
Because
what I mean?
if I'm having to take a micrometer to certain things to check, then that belt's not for me. I'm just gonna skip that belt, and I'd rather just get a Master Series.
I know. Let me. We're not ones to beat around the bush here. A lot of people like to beat around the bush on the podcast. We're going to talk dollars and cents right now. Ethan, I know prices fluctuate. I don't know if that has anything to do when you're a previous customer because you've been with them for a long time. How much did you pay for your most expensive winged eagle from Classic Shields?
$14.50.
$14.50. Okay, so we're talking another $15.50 to equal up the cost from one level to another. So tell me what's worth more than double the belt, and let's see it. I just want to see it. I'm not saying it's not bad. Dude, I love Matt Panetta, and I know he's pumping this thing. It seems like to be the spokeskid for this.
No, I'm excited for him, but again,
I want to see.
This
I want to
falls
see.
back to,
I want to see what it happens to, because I know they're trying to get real close to the Reggie Park.
This is what I'm thinking. And it's always been in the back of my mind thinking, Classic Shields is basically number one. We've said that. Everybody knows that for years. That's
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone disputes that.
And the thing is, I always think, what stops them from actually buying a real Reggie to have to compare? You know what I mean? Like,
Nothing.
I gotta wonder with this new version, do they have a
Dude, they
Reggie
got-
in their hands?
they have-
Because
they-
that's
they
really the
might.
only way.
But again, see, you're crossing a line though. Here's the line you're crossing, right? And I'm not going, damn McMahon, you're crossing the line of ethics. I don't give a fuck about that. You're crossing the line of price point between bootleg and real thing. Most people buy a bootleg because it's cheaper. Sometimes because you can't get it, but oftentimes price point is an effect of that. So when these two collide in the middle, why would I not go authentic every time? I have.
You have?
I've had a Reggie in my hands, and the first thing I thought when I got those,
I have not.
When I got that belt to leather and work on it, and I think I messaged you, Tony, about this, and I even sent you a
I
picture.
know. I saw it.
And I was like, holy shit, compared to what I got here, I'm a fucking master leather worker.
Dude, he was whoever said that to him, he was so excited, bro. He called
It was
me up.
I was underwhelmed at the
Late night
plates.
chat.
Collector didn't want it to be shown on my page or anything or exploiting it. He just wanted to get done. He doesn't want the exposure, right? But I got it, and I was like, holy crap. The etching, I can't tell you that unless I saw Reggie behind the actual etching system. I don't know if that was just Reggie Parks Leather and Dave Milliken had the plates etched. I don't know. I don't know how that combo goes.
Dude, have you seen some of these ones that have come out lately? The recent ones? The recent Reggie, like the last of the last Reggies.
But
The
see,
leather work is horrific.
Dude,
there's
the
this
guy just, he wasn't on WWF.
But no, you got to preface. No, you're gonna preface because
been
there's the dark side of the Reggie though too, because you have the etcher that was selling Reggie Parks belts, you have Rico Man that was selling Reggie Parks belts, you have Dave Milliken
at the end.
Yes,
Yeah.
throughout and at the end. But then you have
Oh shit! I didn't.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Anybody that likes Dave Milliken and defends Dave Milliken and they can get belts from Dave Milliken, whatever, where's that's a license to print. Dave Milliken being Dave Milliken's friend and getting belts from Dave Milliken is a license to print money because there's nothing saying Dave Milliken doesn't make a Reggie belt and put a Reggie stamp on it and call it a Reggie. And that's $5 to $7 grand
Yeah.
instantly.
Instant.
There's a dark side because you see how
Reggie,
people get some of these belts.
Didn't we just talk about this on an episode not too long ago about people faking Reggie stamp?
Oh, yeah.
Actual Reggie stamps.
I could have one made myself. To the T.
Omi
That's
back
not
in the
cool,
day.
bro.
Omi back in the day was stamping Reggie belts.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, at pictures. So there's the dark side to the Reggie that you can buy a Reggie, but it might not actually be her actual Reggie. Unless you can get the serial number license and
True
trace
that,
it back.
Platinum.
I think he has his own legacy. I really do. Platinum.
No, you don't.
I think you're wrong. I think
Who
I
has
think
his
He
own
owes,
legacy?
he owes too
Milliken,
many people.
he's a massive legacy of owing people money and and making belts just like somebody else
Oh,
did.
God.
He has an amazing legacy of his own.
But
I don't
again,
think I don't
so
think he stands on
I'm-
the shoulders of anybody individually. I think he does it on the shoulders of many. But he does have a legacy of, standing on boxes.
And you get guys in the hobby that get Reggies frequently, and your Rusty Millers and all these guys, and I pause because in this hobby for the short time I can't count how many Reggies I've seen be. Again, exactly right. Corey King.
Joey's right. Joey's right on that.
So what would
What's a
happen
Corey?
is Corey King.
Gotcha, Platinum.
So what would happen?
Corey
What
King-
would happen is
Didn't you say he made good belts?
what would happen is Corey King would etch Omi's HD plates, send plates over to Pakistan. Omi would finish them as his HD. That was the Corey King thing because that's how it works. That was
I thought
Omi's
Corey
HD.
King had great belts, like Mrs.
You know,
B. Like
he does
I thought that
fantastic
was
belts.
like before I was there. It was before I was
the
here.
concept of what's happening. The concept of what's happening is flying over your head right now. Corey King would etch Omi's HD plates and send you back at them.
I already heard you. You can keep talking all retarded, all like that, but your face just looks more funny. What I'm saying is, before I got in here, I thought there was a different echelon of top tier makers and people. When they post a Cody belt,
Cody.
they say it's a Corey belt, whatever. I don't know. I wasn't here. This is your previous generation. You're older than
Corey King etches belts, gets belts made, sends them to Pakistan. Omi turns around and sells them as his HD. So if you bought a Corey King, or if you bought an Omi HD belt between probably 2018
What's up, brother?
and 2020, that's a Corey King belt. Those are Corey King plates on Omi leather.
What's up, Ron? What's going on, brother?
Only still has some
Depends on the
sick-ass
belt.
leather, I'll give it to
Depends on the belt. He does some good like football belts too. But that's where,
I think everybody has tiers of quality, right?
yeah.
It all
Simpson.
depends.
Richard
all
you. Not
Simpson.
anymore. Not anymore. You see the game. It's leveling up. There's going to be one
No,
tier.
so there is a dispersion in plating. When it comes to plating now, even Classic Shills is not there. They're close. I mean, and when we're talking 99.5 to 100%. We're talking marginal.
I'll be honest. Even as many belts I've already put my hands on and seen, and HD plates come through my hands and everything, going back to my days of working with lowriders and gold plating, I have yet to see a belt as well gold plated as the way we used to do plating on these cars, man. I have not seen not one belt be gold plated as good as that. I mean, if I smacked one of these bumpers we had done with a big old mallet, dude,
That shit wasn't chipping off.
Dude, that stuff was, if you ever got old plating and peeled it, I mean, it was thick plating. I mean, it was enough to cover grind marks when we would smooth out bumpers.
See,
And I think that's because none of these guys are actually the main base for a lot of this gold plating we did. Was like really good nickel, really good materials.
it should be
and Swiss
right.
plating.
It should be copper, nickel, gold, correct? Or nickel, copper, gold.
It should be copper, nickel,
And
then
then
gold.
then gold. And you'll see it. It's just different. Like you said, when you look at a lowrider, take a Classic Shields belt up to any American-made lowrider and put that gold next to it. Dude, it's an entirely different creature.
Yeah, different worlds.
And I don't know who paddle plates. I don't know who paddle plates their plates versus who like is actually dipping their plates. I'm gonna assume Classic Shields dips. I'll probably assume Nawaz dips.
Take a look at the back of your plate. You tell us.
Well, they cover it in tape and they write your name on it, so it's one of those things.
And you don't even like in the hobby
plate that you have, there's no gold. You can't tell what's on the back.
and like in the hobby.
No IC, no anything. You have like 1,000,001 Classic Shields belts.
And like
No,
even
you
the
can see
gold.
there's hard tape lines. Like because here's the thing though. Why are you going to spend the money on plating the back? That's money. That's dollars and
Well,
cents.
if you're dipping, it's gonna
No,
come
that's
off in the
dollars and
tape.
cents. That's why you put on tape so the gold doesn't adhere and you're not wasting money.
Yep.
What are you doing with the gold on the tape?
No, it doesn't stick.
It doesn't stick.
It falls right
It uses
off.
an electromagnetic charge to go onto the plate. It doesn't go through the tape. It just falls right off like a liquid.
I've done
It
electroplating
won't bond.
in school
It won't
before
bond
on
at all.
lockers.
It won't
Yeah, it
bond
won't
at
bond.
all. So here's the thing, and this is what was a dead giveaway to me. I remember when I first got into the hobby and started hearing about, especially when people would ask, "Oh, how do you clean your plates? What do you use?" Everybody was so panicky about, "Oh, don't spray regular Windex. Oh, don't spray this. Don't do that. Oh, only use with like warm soapy
Isn't it
water
supposed to
and
be ammonia free?
ammonia-free Windex and all that." And I used to go, "What the fuck?
Why?
The fuck?" I used to pressure wash lowriders with gold plating, use acid on rims and everything, and none of that would happen. Why do you have
That's
to be so
American plating.
delicate?
That's
You know what I
American
mean?
plating.
Yeah, it's American, actual gold standard plating, guys.
My first boot I got an Usman. I got an Usman Intercontinental, and I shit you not, I took my fingernail and just kind of picked at it, and the strip of gold from around the outside of the main plate literally peeled off like tape. Literally just peeled off like tape. It's just holding it, just like yay.
It's just a process of cleanliness, of the way they dip stuff, the way they treat it, all that, man, and the quality. I mean, if these makers are using zinc from broken down motorcycle parts and motors and melting them down, what do you think the quality of their?
That's recycled.
It's all recycled metals. They're impurities, big time.
If Classic Shields, because I know they lurk and they watch, and if Classic Shields, I've seen they got another batch going to plating. If you guys could respond and let us know, do you guys do paddle plating? Do you do some paddle plating, mostly dip tank? What kind of plating do you do? You know, I'd imagine because of volume, they're doing tank plating for the most part. Because if you can go to Paul Martin's page. He has a good video of him paddle plating a belt he was doing for a company.
And he uses a little machine setup that I was thinking of actually getting now.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing, bro.
And I think I'm gonna go ahead and dive into that too. I'm gonna go ahead and get the damn machine. It's like $1,700.
Well, I thought about buying some edge plates, from somebody overseas, just shipping them here and polishing them myself, bolting them myself, getting them plated here, and then put on some leather. Nothing high produced, nothing like that. Just a couple belts a year, just as a pet project.
Yeah.
You know,
I have a plate roller. You know, so I've been thinking about doing that. I've tested pieces where you can put the bend on all the plates and everything. Of course, I haven't tried it on anything that comes through my hands with these makers because all the studs are welded on the back.
The fucking side plates, bro. Bend the side plates.
I knew you were gonna say that. I know
you're. Sorry.
But what's cool is that I'm already hooking up with a company. This company, you could send them your artwork. You could send them a PDF file.
Is this an overseas company?
Yeah, overseas company.
Have we talked about this one?
Yeah.
I have that same company I've been talking to about plates.
Talk about it.
Hey, a little top secret stuff here going on. But anyways, you send it down, you get it all etched out. You can tell them exactly to what etching you want the depth of and everything. Send it back here to the US and you do all your welding and electroplating yourself and everything. But what's great about it is you have a certain quality control about it. And that's what is out of our hands. It's always been out of our hands. As customers, as leather guys, as anything here, the quality control has been out of our hands. It's not easy to just, when something finally arrives, there's a little detail here. How expensive is it to send that back overseas and finally get it back over to you? You know what I mean? It's crazy stuff.
And part of it is too, is like, for like me wanting to get into plates is, if I order plates from Classic Shills.
What's up, Steven? What's going on, brother? He says, why am I in the background?
Come in. If I order plates from Classic Shills and I just want plates, it's still going to take them a year to give me plates, as opposed to a year and 2 days to do leather. Like, that's why I'm kind of like, it's a pet project. But no, again, I ask questions as an inquisitive thing. Shout out to Panetta. I hope he gets the Winged Eagle and it's everything he can ever imagine
happy for
it
him.
to be. Very happy for him.
My thing is this: it's just like when the C4 came out.
Again, thank you.
It's just like when the C4 came out. Who can't justify not spending that money on a C4?
See, and that's what shifted me. Like, I looked at
Isn't
it. I'm
that all
like,
925 C4.
Yeah,
bro, come on.
And I'm looking at it like I was on the verge.
For the weight, bro.
Well, I was on the verge of pulling the clip. I was on the verge of pulling the clip on a Classic Shills Chrome Rhine, and then C4 come out. I do my research. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go the C4 route when I do the Carmine. It's just the way it is.
All right, one of you guys have your old ladies yelling at you, so I'm gonna take this. Stephen Hammer, I was not on last week. I
Sorry,
feel very
Steven.
privileged that you were on this show, and to be honest with you, I had the same stories that you guys have. When I first came in the hobby, there's actually two people that I saw. One was Stephen Hammer, and one was this fucking guy that likes to humiliate me on camera on the bottom of the screen. And you know what? I contacted both of them. And you know what they did?
Wait, hold on, wait.
Hold on. No. Give me a minute. Do you know what they did? They didn't say, no, I don't know. Do whatever you want. They didn't do that. They're like, dude, I said, hey, I like the winged eagle, and I want a winged eagle. Now, granted, the first winged eagle I ever bought that I was led to was sold to Ethan and was owned by his dog afterwards, and then by somebody else that he gave it away to after that. But dude, there's like when we say our inboxes are open, if you ask a legitimate question, I've learned from the people that I came into the hobby, this particular hobby with.
Yeah, because that's a
And
nice
I will
microphone
treat them
too.
the same way, and I will do what my man Big E says and pay it forward. So if you have a question for anybody on this screen or anybody that's been on the screen, I guarantee you, if you just reach out to them, ask them a real question, they'll give you a real answer. So to me, two people that brought me into this hobby, they were both on screen last week. I was not. I was too busy. But you know,
They lasted all of 30 seconds, so let's be real in this time management.
40,
Let's be
48,
real in the time management.
48, but I was tired. I was a strong 48.
listen.
All right?
It's just like Bernie said. It's nothing but 50 pumps. Okay, do them fast, do them slow, count them.
See, and
Yeah,
you got a guy, you got a
tell
guy
me
like
what-
Kevin.
Tell me what I'm doing. You ready for the fast 50? Like, because we're going to go through these guys. 50, it's going to be 52 pickup if you ask him.
Kevin's another guy. You look at Kevin and you look at his belt collection.
What's up, Kevin? What's
This man has
Kevin,
everything
legend.
from Reggie's to classic shields to C4s and so on. And he knows his quality. You can see the quality. You can appreciate the quality. Kevin, still need that Intercontinental. Let's talk.
Don't send him no more Intercontinental. You know, he owns all the Intercontinentals. He don't need no more.
I only have one. I'm down to one.
And
No,
listen,
you're
I'm not
not.
going to argue with that either,
Dude,
Kevin.
I don't believe you. I don't believe
Yeah.
you. You're an ultimate... Dude, you're an ultimate warrior mark. You're down to one.
All I got is the yellow right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn, and that smoking skull behind you there.
Well, but then I got
I got one behind me, but it's marked over by the guy that made it. So
I got the range of colors of Winged Eagles. You know, I got the block logo Big Eagle. You know, I got
no, why is Stephen Hammer the background of our show right now? You know what? Leave it because I like it.
Because I just love how it looks. I love
That's
how
a
it looks.
shot.
And his whole face isn't in it, so I don't have to send him any money.
Right. No copyright infringement. Yo, you know who made that belt first though?
It's a beautiful background. Beautiful.
I gotta give him props, which I usually don't. But this little politician made that belt first. Gary Sutton made that belt first. He had the idea, came up with it, and then all of a sudden, everybody had one. It was an original idea. It's cool. It's cool.
Gary's-
Look at, it's almost just as good as the original flocked winged eagle. Like it was just another taste.
Gary's.
I mean,
Gary's not gonna
we
like
should-
this analogy. I mean, that's perfect. I mean, the V3's fucking
Those
just
are both nice.
as beautiful as it gets.
That V3
Gary's-
man is.
Gary's not gonna like this analogy, but Gary is the Donald Trump of the hobby. I'm
you
pulling
really
the politics into
you
this.
You really
I'm
just
pulling the
did
politics.
that.
He really
he's
did.
Ruthless.
Gary is the
Easy
Gary.
right now.
Gary is the most polarizing object in this hobby right now.
He said he's straight out of Compton.
If Gary sold some shoes right now for $59.95, I'd buy some right now. Sell them, Gary. We got
Guys.
you. The hobby's got you. We're putting some Suttons on our feet, and we're
I rock
strutting
some
down the
Suttons.
street.
Let's go.
No,
Let's
that's
get
the
some
logo.
Suttons.
That's the lingo right there. We're putting Suttons on our feet, and we're strutting down the street. That's what we're doing.
What kind of shoes you wear, Gary?
Come in.
We gotta see it tomorrow's when I wake up and I have my coffee. I want to know what kind of shoes you like.
Part of me thinks he's
Gonna
like
be
a
the
Chuck
Gary
Taylor
Sutton.
kind of guy.
I pushed Gary Sutton on them. They were the Iverson Philadelphia version, the Philadelphia edition, and they were the gray stripe. They were the Iverson 4s, and they had the gray stripe with the green toe and the white top. I'm like, bro, and they won the Super Bowl that year, and I'm like, dude, you gotta get these, bro. Like, dude, how do you ignore? Dude, he's from Philly. Like, dude, he did Philly. He's a Philly guy. How do you not get the answer for us, dude? How do you not do it?
I have a special pillow of
That
Steven
is-
Hammer,
that
but
is-
it's
this-
got a little pokey thingy on it too. Pokes me in the back.
Okay, I was gonna say something nice about the comment, and you just took it sideways to the left.
Guys, I gotta agree with this other comment that Kevin did a little earlier ago. I think at the top of the hobby, the best belt is the C4.
Okay, hold on.
For me, it's the C4
This right here is an
because
Ethan
there's nothing
Thompson-
else tied in today to the actual people who made that belt.
Agreed.
There's nobody else tied into a belt like they are. C4
Reggie Son
is
ain't Reggie Son
top
ain't
dog in
cranking
the
out
hobby.
belts right now.
All right, let's get right to Mace Windrew's question right here because this is an Ethan Thompson question.
So all I know is there's something on the tip. Dan McMahon won't tell me. The owner of the Yellow IC is a extraordinarily rich person out of New York that doesn't need money, so he has no reason to part with the belt. He wants something other than money because he's been offered an ungodly amount of money for that belt, and it's one of one. When you
It
have
is
money
one
and
of
it's one
one.
of one,
I'm not gonna lie.
How many one of ones are there in the whole history of wrestling of WWE?
yeah. Look, if you take the wing
What you
eagle,
just said right now sounds mad P Diddy-ish, bro.
I finger him if I can find out.
I would definitely. Yeah, that's something you'd have.
Ethan,
Yeah, I'd go P Diddy.
we said this before. If we have our what do you call it? Zombie apocalypse, we know what house we're hitting.
100%.
We know where we're going.
It's good and solid, Kevin.
But no, there's a few people that know, but you know they're just not saying. One day,
I don't even know what's going on as far as that little garnish on the tip.
just something
Not
I
trying to
noticed.
sound-
I was
not trying to
watching.
sound P Diddy or anything, but I'm just saying it. I don't know
So-
what it is,
So check this out, guys. Real
but
quick.
one day it's gonna come out, and then everyone,
Yeah?
is going to
Joey
copy it.
Joey V says Block Big Eagle is one
Kinda?
of one. But here's the thing. How
Isn't
many
that a kinda?
wrestlers held the blue Big Eagle?
Austin and Kane, right?
Austin and Kane. How many
I thought it
held
was-
the
I
yellow
thought three
IC?
people held it.
No, Austin and Kane.
Just Austin and Kane, and that
Yeah,
did
just-
it change? It changed to the black one.
But not only. But here's the thing, though. Not only how many people held the IC, the yellow IC. How many people held the yellow IC in the biggest WrestleMania in the history of WrestleManias? Champion versus champion, title for title. Not only did you have the yellow
Two
IC,
shoes.
you had the retirement of the dual-plated winged eagle.
Exactly. Warrior was the last one to hold that one.
Yep. Last one to hold the dual-plated, first one to hold the all gold. First one to have the round cut all gold.
Why don't people
What color?
Bret
What color
Hart.
was it when it? What color,
recognize?
what color was it when it
Facts.
turned to the round cut all gold? What color did it go
Black.
on? Black.
It was black
Black
and
first.
gold.
Was it black?
It did
first?
black. did black, then white, and then lavender, and then there was a rumbling that yellow was made, but never. Shut up, Joey. You let me have like 2 minutes. You let me have like 2 minutes of glory. Then there was the turquoise baby blue, and then there was the rumbling of the yellow winged eagle that never made it to fruition or TV, either one. But I can see a yellow winged eagle. Can you imagine him coming out with a yellow winged eagle and a yellow IC after WrestleMania?
That was crazy.
Dude, he was a very colorful individual. Yo,
Yeah,
the one thing I
just
just got turned on to, and I just started looking back on the older versions of the. I just scroll through YouTube, guys. It's barely any time that I have left in the day.
Hold on, two
And I
things
saw
on.
Shawn Michaels with a baby blue IC title.
Yep.
Yeah, it was baby blue with the round cut at the top. Of the
Yeah, it was a
WWF.
round bubble over the WWE.
And I believe Shawn Michaels had the larger nameplate because it made his weight. So there was two sizes of IC because
he had the smaller one, right?
he had the larger one because it made his
larger
waist
one.
look smaller.
Oh,
So
Wow,
if
the
you,
larger
if
one.
you
He had the
if you
black, the
look-
baby blue, and the white one. Gorgeous.
beautiful.
That is fucking gorgeous.
That's perfection.
And
That's
the belt
what my
looks
black-
good too.
that's what my black round cut IC or winged eagle is over here. I got it done on an AJ Giddings leather.
You know, I like the round cut. I think I might get one someday.
But here's a
What?
fun little thing though.
The what? You like the what cut?
Yeah, that round little cut right
I
there.
mean, that's my round cut.
Yeah. That's the one we call the egghead.
It's more like an oval, like an egg.
We
kinda.
we call it the egghead. Because of the way it kind of yoink right at the top.
But here,
Yeah,
here
the
goes-
one thing,
here
the
goes-
one thing that this leather guy taught me one time is that if you cut the thing completely round, when you fold it, it starts to look like an egg. And
Depending on the curve of the plate.
right, some people like more of a curve.
Way too much curves.
Way
They
too
like
much
them way
fucking
too-
curve.
Curves are
on the
only
plate.
good on women.
I love
Women in
curves.
cars. Women
I
in
was gonna
cars.
say you missed out on Lamborghinis, bro.
Mm.
Just girls?
I don't like Lamborghinis. American muscle.
I love to see anybody. Here's the thing, though. Of all the things we know about winged eagles and everything like that, nobody ever talks about this. I'll challenge Hazard or anybody to give me some history on this because I'm going to put it on the back of my. I already got it printed out. I'm going to put it on the back of my round cut all gold winged eagle. But if you look at this, see if it's on the back of the backing.
The warrior symbol on the back of the.
There's a
center
warrior
plate.
symbol on the back of the fucking plate.
Did he rock that belt inverted just to show
He
that
had
off?
it
Like, he
inverted
had
just
bro.
to, oh wait, here you go. And it's not even look, it's got some tears. If you go through the video even further,
You think it's stitched on there?
No.
I can't tell.
Back
It looks
you
more
gotta
like a
remember
sneaker.
one thing. That was back in the days. Warrior did a lot of airbrush and paint.
All
Yeah.
over his clothes, all over his. When he started wearing that onesie,
So he that's more than anything probably a stencil, like a sticker stencil, and
The wife's cutting it out on the cricket for me, but if you go to WWE or WWE's YouTube, there's a guy that does watercolor paintings. I forget his name off the top of my head, but the guy that does watercolor paintings was the guy that he designed like the last jacket that the Warrior came in the ring with on Raw. He painted that shit, and
Oh, wow.
that was him. Yeah,
damn.
he said they went way back. But little things like I get bored. Like I can't watch wrestling for too long because it just doesn't keep my attention with AEW. Yes, thank you, Joey. 93.
yo, are
And
you
then
really
Sean-
watching AEW?
No, it sucks. And then Sean was the only one that had the wife.
I tried. I tried. And you know
You
what,
know,
I tried?
guys, you gotta respect Warrior, man.
He did a lot.
You know who
he
you know
knew
who
how
made
to
me
sell
wanna start
himself
watching
like a
this shit?
hooker on the corner. He knew how to sell himself.
That is all you guys.
He knew how to brand himself and put it out there, man.
Thing here.
Didn't Sean? Hey, Joey. Didn't Sean? Was the only one that held the white Intercontinental also, right? Sean had the baby blue and the white.
He had the baby
Warrior had the
blue and the
black
white.
and the yellow.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
then
get
obviously
that
Goldust had
white
the
one.
golds.
Did you guys know? Just out of, they're starting to bump. This is a thing. They're starting to bump Shawn Michaels music at nightclubs.
I see that.
Sexy Boy.
Yeah. Yo, hold on
And
a second. I'm
these kids are singing
your
to this.
Your brain is on the same wavelength, bro.
I was like, holy shit. I mean, they were all sexy boy. They were rocking to that shit, man. Do we have that?
We all
Crazy.
have that. Now, I'm a firm believer. We all have that song that, for whatever reason, it can be the dorkiest song imaginable, and you might not ever want to admit it. But we all have that song that we hear it, and regardless of how shitty of a mood we're in, it bumps us out of that mood. Do you guys
Is
have
this
that
it right
song?
here, Tone?
Put it on.
Put it on. This is crazy.
Where's the volume at?
Oh, man.
Right there where the
Bro.
volume thing is with the X in it. On the top,
Bro,
next to
he-
Chucky's Art of Wrestling.
Yeah. Top right hand. There you go.
Nightclub and the DJ drops Shawn Michaels theme stop.
Bro! Look how it goes away like
It's the nightclub I want to go
You
to.
don't even know, bro. You don't even know, bro.
Michaels theme
What you
stop.
doing up here? You ain't even supposed to be over here.
Bro, is this a thing? Can you imagine this thing going into the summer? Like, where all the clubs are just like, by the way, I'll be headed to Florida soon, hopefully to Hogan's Shop in his little nightclub. Me and a friend, he's got his own
live
private
stream.
little plane, and we're going to be flying over to Clearwater, Florida, baby.
So do you
The
guys
next
have that
best
song?
thing to owning a G4 is knowing somebody else who does. So you just go on that G4, just hope to get back. Safe travels, bro.
This plane
So
is
do you
more
guys-
like a grandfather of the G4, maybe a G0, G.
Maybe a G1.
It's got chickens. It's got chickens in the cargo plane, bro. He's Mexican. You don't understand. It's a crop
Like-
dusting plane, but they're gonna get there.
Oh God, it's an old plane. You know, I got to be the one that has to learn to pump the propeller before I run inside of the plane and take off. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
but at least we'll be flying.
You're not in a getaway car, bro.
So this is the question though. Do you guys have that song? Do you guys have that song that'll just take you out of a mood? Randomly hear it on the radio, or it's your favorite song, or whatever. It'll just pump you out of that mood.
I got one from AC/DC, and the other one has got to be from Journey.
What's
I got
your song?
one, but it starts with a horrible. It starts in a horrible way. You go ahead.
What
you go
song?
first.
God, I can't remember the title of the song, and I'm not going to sing it. Don't even ask me to sing that shit. But AC/DC, Back in Black, just the way it
Okay.
just
Oh, that hits.
once, just coming
That
in.
hits. All right, I can go with that.
Dude, how can you not?
That's
How
some
can you
Iron
not?
Man. That's some Iron Man right there, bro. That's some, dude. You got when you get that. That's some gym music.
I'm an 80s fucker. So,
So
you,
am
give
I.
you give me some Starship, some like Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now, or
Oh.
like some fucking Patrick Swayze, some Dirty Dancing.
Ooh.
Just you give me some fucking some Michael Bolton, bro. It just I'm just saying it. If Nothing Stops Us Now comes on, bro, I'm singing it and I'm fucking belting it, bro.
I'm doing
Like, I
flash
just can't-
dance, baby.
It just doesn't. It refuses to stay in my mouth. It's just.
Man, oh man. Oh god.
Mine.
We've all seen that movie, The
Mine-
Mannequin, right?
Yo, listen. If I'm walking, one thing that'll take me out of any mood. You walk into the gym, right? You see all them rusty weights sitting around, and you just, well, you know what? There's only one thing that you need to hear through your headphones.
It's raining men.
I fuck. Oh, you fat mother. Get money. Sorry.
Somebody
Hit 'em up.
went the other
Hit
way
up
on that.
Tupac. Sorry, I wasn't trying to cuss on the show. Hit him up, Tupac. Get it. Sorry,
Sorry,
you,
sorry,
if you
sorry, guys that are-
say you don't like it. Say you don't like it.
Sorry,
Say
guys
you
that are
don't like
watching it. It's raining men.
Raining men.
Hey,
Who
is that
said
a video?
raining men?
Hold on. Is that a video you should play, Tony? But it's over now.
I just yelled out, "Hit him up," and this guy's talking
Play
about
it,
some
hold
gay
on.
shit.
Play
No,
the
Ethan, you're not getting away with this, bro.
Mendoza,
No,
play
you're not.
this.
No, you're not. What are you talking about? Why are you talking about some It's Raining Men right now? Is that what's on your mind?
You're on.
Tony, let's talk about it, bro. Listen, you're in a safe place.
Let's talk
Ethan.
about it.
Come on, let's talk about it.
Let's bring it out. Let's bring it
Who's
out.
raining men on you?
I am right now.
Okay.
All over
Why-
my face.
Who's the men?
All of them.
What men? All of
I don't
them?
discriminate.
That's terrible.
Because Tony's
That's-
hiding so bad, his camera can't even stay focused anymore. Look at him.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Look at him. That's how we know Tony fakes the funk. His camera's like, yo, I know this dude is faking it. I'm
No, I was
zoom out.
waving my hand. I was getting real Tupac. You got me energized for a
You
second.
never,
Oh,
hey,
God.
Tony.
I'm trying to
you're
go to
never
bed.
gonna
All right?
make me-
It's bedtime.
You're
We're past
never
bedtime.
gonna make me more bashful than you'll ever be. I will put you to shame, tuck you in, and roll you up like a little burrito of bashfulness before I ever back
Nobody
down.
was talking about buttholes until you were. I don't know what you're talking about.
Because I need
I'm not
Mendoza to play this
bashful at
video.
all.
I need Mendoza to gather himself to play this video.
When I wasn't
Oh,
avoiding my
God.
girlfriend on Valentine's Day, you know who's here.
Bro,
Oh my god.
No bashful.
I'm 20 years and
I'm
two
good with
kids
it.
in, bro. There ain't nothing you're gonna ever teach me. Oh, no.
Love you.
Rookies.
Bro,
Six
I
kids in, guys.
If you
Six
wanna
kids
get,
in.
If you want to get
Six
the
kids, guys.
Moscow on, we can get some Moscow. Go
What we have here is
Trying to
Tony's
do,
a rookie. Tony's a rookie. Got a little.
I'm not bashful about anything, buddy. Rookie,
Got a little
call you every
tickle
which
pickle.
way.
I just want to know this. I just want to know this. I want to know this, guys.
I'm telling you right
Hold
now,
on.
you're gonna
Who
get three
keeps?
fingers. next time.
Listen, Linda. Listen. I just want to know this.
Tell me if you can hear this.
Listen, who keeps a fresh pack of Black Diamond Halls in their drawer by the nightstand of their bed?
Yo, you and your AI CGI bullshit. It's just out of. Yo, look at the belts, dude. Look at the background. Yo, I had a little tiny like TV table back then. There was just a little tiny microphone sitting right in front of me. Actually, I think I was doing it with my earbuds back then.
Yeah, that was back when you were trying to act tough with Gianni.
Act tough. I don't need to act tough. Though I gave that shit up. You wanna
Joey
know
got
what?
that video?
There's one thing.
I don't even want to
that
imagine
video.
it.
Joey, slide me that video.
Out of control. Oh God.
Listen,
Dave.
dude, it's gold milk and it's late.
It's-
It's gonna get weird. We're past
Make sure
our
your
bedtime.
kids are in
We're
bed.
over the mark, bro. Put your
But
kids.
nobody
to bed.
really answered. Who keeps the Halls tablets close to their nightstand in the bed?
If you're doing it right, you don't need Hall tablets.
Huh? You guys don't know about Halls and Oh, see, y'all
I
ain't
was
on my
even-
level yet.
That
You
that-
guys
I
aren't
was
on my
going
level yet.
Straight over my head, bro. I don't know.
You guys aren't on my level
You
yet.
know,
Pop
I know what
drops.
you're talking about, but I was going to see your Halls and raising Mentos. I just can't do it on the show.
Oh, the Bentos.
Bro, I was watching some old WWF shit, and I seen the Mentos commercial. I was like, he's like, man, he's rolling all over the bench because he sat down on a wet bench with a suit on, and he rolled all over, and now he has a pinstripe suit, and he just pops the Mentos, and he's like, yeah, everything's fine. It's a $500 suit. He just fucked it all up with paint. I'm like, dude, wow.
Oh God.
Commercial ads were crazy back in the day, weren't they?
Oh God, you're crazy.
All right, guys, we won't lick our fingers anymore.
Oh man.
So,
Kev, you like broke a few ribs here on the side with that one. No
bro,
lie, brother.
I'm not gonna lie, Kevin.
Oh.
That was good.
Bro, that was the most turned on Kevin's been in a long time. Leave him alone.
Kevin's like, I
Let
shut
him,
all the
let him have
volume
his
off.
cigarette. Let him have his
Kevin?
cigarette. Be good.
Kevin, just
You guys got
We
I'm
love
gonna have
you
a
too,
smoke
bro.
after this episode. You just gotta have a
Kevin's gonna be smoking like Carmine after this episode.
Oh God.
Carmine, what's up, baby? How you doing?
Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this shit with all your degenerate friends.
Because remember,
And
it
us.
must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow.
I'll do
All
anything.
you
for
have
love.
is Mentos and Halls.
But I won't do
Mentos
that.
and Halls, baby. Mentos and Halls to soothe the walls. That's all I gotta say. Mentos and Halls to soothe them halls.
So what do you do with it? You just like
You play the
You gotta
banjo with your
hold
tongue.
it and just put it up
Mentos,
there, or-
Mentos and Halls to soothe the walls, you said?
Yeah.
But don't look now because she's too tall for Tony. It's okay. Tippy toes, bro. He's got to use them drywall stilts.
I'll climb that bitch.
He got that 6-foot ladder on his back.
I got it, bro. I'm a painter. I got ladders on neck, bro. Come on.
It's fucking Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 10 all over again. Grandma walks in. He's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Off to find the clitoris."
Splash.
Oh, speaking of, how's Grandma?
Good. She just got back from Australia. Yo, crazy.
Bro, she was down under?
dude. Really? I was gonna tell you about the kangaroos, but now you're just being nasty. Now you're just being nasty.
It happens.
Don't worry, they get their freshness. That's why they come. Giggity.
Oh man.
All
Let me
right,
tell you guys, this is one hell of a
go take us out.
guys. Thank you, Joey. Yes, guys, thank you for joining us. Hopefully, we brightened up your day a little bit, brought some joy to your midweek.
Tune in next week to see if Tony shows up.
Recap. Join us next week to see if Tony is still here. Leave politics to the politics, guys. Okay? Learn to love and appreciate what everybody has in the hobby. Leave it better than you found it, guys. Can't say that enough. But also, don't let people walk over you all the time. Nah, I'm saying. Nah, I mean. So, guys, we bid you goodbye. We're out of here. We're gone. We can't keep this guy under lock anymore. It's just, there's a reason why he shows up once a month. We have to make sure.
Sorry, he's from Buffalo. Excuse him. It's the whole internet thing.
That's how it be, guys.
Yeah.
That's how it be. Guys, we're out of here. See you on the next one next Wednesday. Hopefully, we're on time. Mexican time. If we're late, sorry, excuse us,
Mexican
guys.
time, bro. If you're 5 minutes late, you're early.
Yeah. Most of us half an hour late at least. We're out of here, guys.